Not even from this county.
Hey, guys, seriously, stay back there.
I'm right
Sir,
here.
you said
It's not
traffic
against the
stop,
law.
sir.
I sit right here. It is not against the law.
Come on, we not hurting you, man. Come on, man. We just trying to make sure they safe. We trying to make sure they safe. You doing your job, I'm doing my job for them.
Right there. So I'm going to watch your every step and your every
Oh,
move.
look, he calling back up. Now he calling.
I spent some time and feel impossible. I ask myself, what's my other choices? This ain't optional. Somebody gotta do it, so I teach them about these obstacles in life. Fuck the justice system, war is psychological. On everything I love, they can't stop me once the profits grow. Military rifle supervision with the sniper scope.
Yes, indeed, family. Well, you know it. M.M.O.Ctv is black at your ass again.
Already.
We got a special guest in the house. We got the young brother, the young God, brother Kevin in the house from Detroit, all the way from the D. On M.M.O.Ctv, Washington D.C., Uptown, baby. We got brother Kufu. Y'all know, y'all recognize him from the previous show. And, you know, we kicking it and listening to some, woo!
Break the foundation.
Break the foundation, baby. I mean, come on, man. Y'all got, family, get on it.
Already.
Get on it. I will have his information in the video to show some recognition and some love that we hear you, brother. You know what I'm saying? We're going to spread that on through down here, man.
Yes, sir.
You know, people got something to really bump in their car.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
conscious.
That's conscious, man.
Right. And we can understand what he's saying.
We can understand what he's saying, man. You know?
They think it's just one solution to all of our problems. And it's not. So I represent North Detroit. We are a proactive organization. We are a pro-black and black empowerment organization. And a few of our programs, which I will go into, that I feel helps combat some of the problems that we are going through.
Yes, indeed.
So the first one I want to talk about is our Streets is Watching program. About 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, at three 3-hour shifts. So that's 9 hours throughout the day. And we just police our own communities, you know what I mean? Because it helps combat the crime that's in the communities as well as combat the police brutality. Because as you've seen, as that's been going on for a while, it's the police brutality. And I believe one thing with the police is that most of them are not from our communities. So exactly. So when they first come into the community, their only disposition of us is what they see from the TVs and the movies. So they already come in with a bad, image of us. So they're ready to kill, ready to shoot. Mm-hmm. So with us policing our own communities, we know the people within the community. So we're less hesitant to use our weapons. You know, we can talk them down and use less deadly force than what a policeman that's from the suburbs coming into the black hood, so-called black hood, would use.
Yes, indeed. And I just want to add to that. Mm-hmm. They definitely don't know nothing about us.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what they do, though. It's all a scheme, a system. Mm-hmm. You know, you got something to add to that, brother? Kufu?
Well, I think we should do that down here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be a good idea to have down here because we have a lot of, especially we have a lot of crews down here, a lot of street corners.
Exactly.
That would, probably be more effective down here too.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. how do we get the people involved
In that program or
in that program? Like, how do we reach out to the young G's that's out on the block, or how can you trust someone that's really not eating the right foods or not thinking properly with a gun
right?
to help out the community, but he ain't really right himself. So how do y'all judge, or what type of requirements do they have to pass so they can get to that level of understanding that we got a job to do?
So within our organization, we also have a New Era Elite, which is our security team. So we've already, passed whatever,
Okay, all right.
Tests or things like that. And the people who monitor the communities, they're supervised by one of the members at all times.
Okay.
So it's not like we're just throwing people out there and say, police this community right here, police this corner right here, and there's no supervision, no direction.
Yeah.
So we always lead from the front. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
that's good.
leaders build more leaders. So within time, they can become leaders themselves.
Right.
That's true.
Right. Okay. Good.
Like that.
Yeah.
So another one of our programs is, the presidential elections is coming up, and myself, I don't believe in voting for no president. I don't believe they can help our situation.
I agree.
But one program that we do have is the Vote 15K program. And what this is, it promotes more local voting rather than voting for the presidential election. So what we do is, with all the candidates that's running within the local elections, we interview them and see who's really for the black community. Okay. And from there, once we have our slate that we're going to vote for, we go door to door and let the people know that these are the candidates we believe you should vote for. Give them a list, because most people who get registered to vote, they don't really look in detail who they're really voting for. They just whatever sign they see the most on the corner, that's who they're voting for. So what we do is we actually sit down with the candidates at our weekly meetings. We have the candidates come in and we interview them, have people from the community come in, ask them questions. Yeah. So also when it's time to vote, we go out to the voting booths and we pass out our papers saying, hey, here's who's really for the black community, and who we can actually hold accountable. Because with the presidency, we can't hold them accountable for anything. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Not really.
You really can't.
But with the local elections, we got your phone number. We know where you live. We can actually hold you accountable. That's true. If you don't really say what you're gonna do when we put you in office.
That's true.
Yeah. And I think we should all. Man, let's just talk about a real problem that's really going on with the masses of our people. And we all know Christianity has played a hell of a role in our community.
Right.
And we have to really dissect everything and really take your time. When you get older, you should be able to be like, question things now.
Right.
Because when we was young, we didn't have the time, or we ain't have even the will to question, because grandma already told us that this man was anointed, and he had his calling. So that automatically, by default, cut the questions right there.
Exactly.
So your thoughts on Christianity, man? Let's give the people some information, because with our people, we are so visual, and that's how we learn it.
Well, I give them a little visualization. There's Adam with a belly button. In every rendition or any picture you want to find of Adam, you always see him with a belly button. So that can only tell you that Adam had to come from a woman.
Right.
Period. So, and another part of that whole story is how after Cain killed Abel, Cain found a wife.
Where the fuck they come from?
Where did she come from?
Right.
So that alone, I don't know how people in the Bible always try to make up answers or extrapolate their answers. But it makes no sense to me. So I don't even know. Just the first story of the Bible alone should throw you off. Just the Genesis story alone.
Exactly. I mean, that's just one of the many contradictions within the Bible. But I mean, one more obvious is the depiction of what Jesus was or what he looked like. It's a white man with blonde hair, blue eyes. When right in the Bible, if you read it, for all the so-called religious people out there, you can see his description within the Bible is nothing that shows what he really looked like in the picture that they so-called say was Jesus.
Oh man, you know what? I had y'all say something, and I need to put this in the. I really need to put this in the video, but I wanted to show my people that it's not a game out here, and these crackers really think that this God is real, and they following him to the T. And I had a chance to interview a cracker,
Right.
you know, on a sneak tip. Bitch came up to me and talking about something. Do you have any drugs?
Wow.
I said, damn, I have any drugs. So, I had the chance to interview the cracker, and I'm gonna see if I could just play a little bit on here. And what they believe and what the black people believe are totally different. It's not the same. Okay? Them crackers know they're God. Power family.
Black power.
And she got the nerve to say that.
So I'm here with Kylie.
As a young lady that I met along the way, wanted to ask you some questions.
Oh yeah.
About the YouTube channel that I have, Black Information. We're gonna go in detail on what does the Caucasian talk about behind closed doors, and she's gonna keep it real with us, family.
Yeah.
She's gonna keep it real. She ain't holding no punches. Sometimes when we ask different Caucasians, they run, they hide, they don't really face the problem. So we trying to,
I think it really depends on the person. I think you're a good person. Just there's white trash, and it honestly just it depends on the person. I don't look at it as a race thing. I think it depends on the person.
Watch this. Check this out.
There's church. And it's not a race thing. It's honestly, it just depends on the person. Just like anyone.
For the viewers out there that want to know what happens behind closed doors, as far as the language or the conversation that goes behind closed doors, as far as black people, keep it real with us. What does, we know that some of your older parents and grandparents are sometimes stuck in their ways.
Oh yeah, my papa, he was.
Yeah, talk about it. What are the things that they say?
I mean, my mom calls people niggers. I think it's kind of sad.
And what would be her definition of it?
I don't know.
Okay, let's cut it right there, fam.
I don't know.
You heard what she said, right? She said her grandparents call us niggers. Right? Then I asked her, what's the definition of a nigger? And the cracker told me she ain't know. I do got some more footage of her going into, because I asked her about Christianity. And just I had to stop it right there. I don't want to give y'all too much because I'm gonna put that, in the video. But it goes down, man. So Uncle Jim Bob, Granny Annie. Yeah. If these motherfuckers are protected by their grandsons, what makes you think this cracker motherfucker gonna help you kill the motherfucking race that he from?
Right.
Come on, it ain't like he gonna whack his grandmother or let it happen.
And here's I know another way why they won't. These white people are all wicked, all of them. Yeah, she just said her grandparents called us niggers and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And she's buck dancing, talking about it all depends on the person and the individual. She could have just been saying that to him just to say, oh, you know what I'm saying? We're all friendly, but in her back of her mind, she really thinks we're all fucking niggers too.
Yeah.
So what's the difference? You know what I'm saying? How can you even say that these people are even willing to help you out or sacrifice anything from you, and you just heard her parents or grandparents calling us niggas?
Mm-hmm.
Like, when are y'all just gonna realize these people aren't just want you dead, basically, or out of their way?
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, you know. So, I just wanted to, you know, go ahead and intervene with that information right there, because you know the people needed to hear it, and you know, so you know, Patrick, the guy you working with, you gonna see tomorrow or Monday. You know what I'm saying? He ain't that cool, Jack. You know, he ain't that cool. But when it comes down to it, he gonna protect his.
yeah,
Just like you need to protect yours.
I say water cool conversation. Cooler conversation is very different from beer drinking conversation.
Yeah.
Like behind them closed doors.
Oh man, I was with the fucking nigga. What's his name again? Yeah, the black dude.
Yeah. There you go. That's how they do it, man.
Well, I see blessing the place. You know, shouts out to Mr. Myers. You know what I'm saying, for his space, for utilizing in this new, you know, shifting the place down into a bigger space. You know, so definitely shout out to the Myers family. And let's go back in, family. Let's go.